Let's tank Trilliax in the nighthold on Mythic difficulty. Now, this fight is pretty much the exact same as it is on a heroic, apart from you're going to have little lads which mimic some of his abilities depending on which one you get, and the other abilities that he does are a lot more punishing and unforgiving than they are on the heroic encounter. So let's first take a look at the adds that spawn in the Mythic encounter. Basically, these adds replicate one of his two forms, so either the Cleaner or the Maniac form. So each of these adds has an energy bar as well as a set of abilities. Now, for the Cleaner ad, his abilities are Toxic Slice, where he's just going to throw more cakes down for players that are going to need to be running around and soaking them. And then at 100 energy, he's going to do Cleansing Rage, where any cakes left on the ground is going to blow up, and these do roughly 2 million arcane damage to the full raid, which is pretty much a wipe. So you need to make sure you're dispelling the buff that the boss puts on the ad called Energized. And all the buff does is that it's going to increase the construct's mana gain by 5% every 1 second. So basically it's just going to make the mana bar fill a lot quicker. So make sure your mages are spell stealing it or you're just purging it off the ad. Now the Maniac ad also has two abilities. The main one being Mana Rupture, where mana erupts from the construct, inflicting 500k arcane damage to random targets every 1 second. And his 100 energy ability is Annihilation, where the ad will just remain in place. Wherever you're tanking it, spin around with that beam, and the beam will pretty much one-shot anyone who gets touched by it. So again, you want to be spell stealing or purging the energized buff off the ad just to slow down at the rate of which this ad is going to be doing Annihilation. Now I say slow down because the way our damage lined up as a raid comp, we killed the first ad, which is always going to be the cleaning ad, and for the second ad, we felt that our damage was high enough that we could kill the boss before the Annihilation beam actually came out. So we just wanted to slow down the rate at which it actually came out so we wouldn't wipe to this mechanic. So for general strategy, you want a hard swap to the first ad, kill it off as quick as possible so you don't get overrun with cakes. And for the second ad, you just tank it on top of the boss and focus down the boss and try to kill him before the ad does Annihilation. So apart from these ads, there's not too much more different to this fight. The damage is a lot higher, obviously. If you walk into Annihilation Beam, you're pretty much going to get one shot. And all the cakes need to be soaked, especially when the cleaner adds up, because there's a lot more cakes. So you're looking at pretty much 1 or 2 soaks per player at all times. Everyone should always have a debuff. So to handle this a bit better, we just split our range into 2 groups. One took the back left side and one took the back right side. And then we just had 4 players assigned to quadrants to take the feast and do the feast job that the range players should be doing in heroic mode anyway. Other minor things you should note about this fight is that when Annihilation beams out, if you've got the add up, you all want to be stacked on one side. We chose the right hand side. And also during Annihilation phase, you want to keep an eye out for the little cleaner robots that are going around, for any that are going to blow up at all, and just pop a big defensive and run and jump on it. Now apart from that, there isn't really too much else to go over on this fight. You taunt swap on 2 stacks of the Arcane Slash using defensive cooldowns when it's going to go out. You don't run away from your partner with bonds, and don't tank the boss in pools of bad on the ground. And that's pretty much all for the Mythic Encounter. I hope this guide helps you guys. Please like, comment and subscribe for more guides.